Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. And as I said in the last episode, this time we are going to shut down the power in the generator room. Purge the machine, it is called on the spaceship. Mission briefing: someone sealed off the main cogitator with powerful tech litanies and I cannot access the machine spirit. I suspect it was Klosterheim. Omnicron believes that a major power shortage could purge the cogitators and that any other solution would be a blasphemous act against the machine spirit. Threats are only chaos demons, so no cultists, no whatsoever. That's going to be pretty funny, I guess. We will jump into it right now.
Of your current assignment?
I don't think so. I need to find the central switch in the generator room. I turn off the switch, power goes out. It can't be that complicated.
This statement contradicts all ancient doctrines regarding how heavy machinery should be operated. But the priority of tech philosophical debates is currently very low. Be watchful. The Janitorium is protected by automated defense systems.
Okay, it's getting better and better, I guess. Oh man, I had overseen those things. Maybe the combination out of two less pistols ain't that great, because you don't. Oh man, again, you don't have the punch of any. What did I want to say? The punch of a plasma pistol. Maybe that is not that good, but I don't care right now. Those guys, I wouldn't count them as demons, would you? I would call. I don't know whether the enemy, how the enemy types are actually classified, but as you can see, here are many traps. I expected many demons, to be honest, so I will be more careful with scouts now. More careful than I actually am with normal missions, because there are not many scouts. There are a couple of scouts, but not too many. I don't see any scouts here in the beginning, because these main entrances are in many cases the point, not the point, but where new core games love to place some traps, but anyhow, fair enough. And there's a huge difference, in my opinion, between the small servo skulls which attack us and against the big ones with the rockets. They are really a little meaner. So the Tarantula systems, I don't know whether I hate them or I love them. Doesn't that look very nice? Typically Adeptus Mechanicus. And are there even... Okay, there was something off the wall. What I want to say, Tarantula sentry guns, I never know whether I like them or love them, because on the one hand they are quickly killed off, as you can see, although some of them, at least it feels like the ones which are generated or summoned by the nasty rebel leaders who can heal himself, that they have a little bit more HP, don't they? Or am I completely wrong here? And on the other hand, they can be killed off quickly, but if there are one or two of them, or I meant 2 or 3 of them, and yes, that is not very often, I tell you that, but then it, of course, it is a little nasty on the one hand, because you are losing your suppression rating very quickly, and once that is down, it can get a little dicey for you, because you can't shoot, or you can shoot but you can't properly shoot. That is always the little nasty side effect, and especially then if there are the skulls like those guys who are shooting the rockets. Rockets are a nasty, nasty thing. Although I haven't played against those guys in a while, maybe you know there are some... I'm now again at the suppression rating. If you might know that there are Havocs in the Chaos Legion, or Chaos Legionary Havocs, which have different types of weapon system. Which one we have faced very often in the last couple of weeks, I have rather to say the last couple of months, was the World Bearer Havoc with a heavy flamer. If you might know that the World, the Death Guard, or the Death Guard, Black Legion Death Guard now, that the Death Guard Havoc, no, they are the Nurgle, are the Death Guard, but how are they? Death Guard, yes. Havoc is actually, correct me by the way there if I'm wrong, I think I'm mixing up something right now, correct me, is having a grenade launcher. So every time back in the...
I've noticed a large number of reinforced doors along the way. All of them shut tight. Do you have any idea where they could lead? That doesn't sound very reassuring. Kill the heretic.
Back in the day where I was way noobier than I'm now, almost a year ago, 1.5 years ago, there when I was playing against the Death Guard Havocs, I was oftentimes without or with low suppression rating, and then when they had a special, the grenade launcher has a special firing mode where it fires a couple of rounds in the air, which then coming down, and it has a homing missile. So once these guys are shooting at you, your suppression rating is down, you get actually knocked down. And that, where do we have to go? Do we really have to take that way? That would be really sad. And every time you get knocked down, and by the time until you get... Okay, it works. You get up...
He never ends. I'm glad to see that some spark of the Imperial Creed still remains in the darkness of this wretched place.
My duty will not end till I have carried out the task you gave me.
Did you say something, Inquisitor? You sounded extremely strange for a moment.
I had another vision. Nothing serious, but it's an odd feeling. I feel like something is slowly unraveling before me, but I don't know what it is.
I'm concerned about your condition, Inquisitor. We should take a look at you again when you return.
Right, new clue. To bring my point to an end, I wanted to say every time your suppression rating was down, they were firing with the missile at you, you get knocked down. Until you get up, they fired again, so you're technically dead, but it still got on for a couple of, or for 1 or 2 minutes. That was bad. Okay, personal log entry encrypted. I had another inexplicable vision, which seems to be closely connected to the previous one. The same setting, the same 2 participants, the agent of the Inquisition is clearly following the orders of the mysterious figures, and the task at hand involves the continuation of a grand plan. What does this all have to do with the Martyr? What am I missing? Wait for more information about your visions. Okay. So right now we can't do much except for going on, clearing out this room. Did I again miss something? I don't hope so. So rockets down. Let's kill them at first because they even do the most damage of all the little skulls. Although I have to say, I think the that is the floating mines are actually an enemy for me relatively new. I've not faced them in the alpha or beta build, so I'm still not sure how the best way to kill them is. Yes, maybe throwing a grenade, but I think on the one time you have to react in time. On the other hand, it takes a few milliseconds to throw the grenade, and that could already be too late. I think by now for me the hotshot is the best option, but you need to hit pretty damn good, which is not always that easy. But anyhow, that's a complete different thing to talk about, which we may find out in the future. So let's take down the last trap boulders, and that is something I will just say now pretty quick, that is what I like with the diversity of the missions. You can say it's always the same thing, go there and do that, and it's, or purge the room, whatever, it's always the same, you can say. Yes, but I think the enemy types, for example, you bring the diversity to the game, that you had now traps and just flying skulls, and that feels like something else, at least in my opinion. Maybe I'm just simply structured, but I like that way.
You have reached your destination. Access the terminal and initiate emergency shutdown. Shutdown sequence successfully initiated. Tag litanies reverted to default. Inquisitor, your next task is to find the closest mainframe cogitator.
Anything else I should be concerned about?
Threat assessment in progress. The answer is yes. The doors leading to the restricted areas are now open. Potential assailants are emerging from the chambers.
So, we might find some nice little enemies, and I guess those doors were the doors which were closed. So we might be in trouble. I don't know where we have to go. Maybe to the left, maybe not. We will find that out very soon. The good part, of course, is we are fully equipped with inoculators and everything. So there the demons are. And again, of course, the nervily part. So that is what I think is nice, again, that you here have all the tainted space all nicely and nurgly. Very nice. You can see I love it. Absolutely love the game. So maybe, just maybe, there's going to be a little bit of a threat somewhere, but I think it doesn't seem that way. First of all, let me take down the plague ridden. I still do not know whether I will let me kill those guys. They are not good to fight against. Whether I'm going to leave the less pistols on or not. What I do not like about them is they don't have to punch the plasma pistol. Did I talk about that already in that episode? If I did, then I'm sorry. That they do not have the punch that the plasma pistol actually has. But anyhow, that's just my thinking. Is this a destroyed pillar? Really looks nice. Okay, would have liked to destroy that hand by hand, but that obviously is not possible. So I think I can't go there. I have to get through here. So let's take that way. I don't want to go too far off the chart. So now, of course, it would have been easier if I would have cleared that out in the beginning, because now we have to deal with demons, and we have to deal with, for example, the trap bolters and the floating mines, which may not be the easiest of things to do. And that was the reasoning here that I first of all killed the trap bolter. As you have seen, our suppression rating was really down, and that led to the constant knockback, and that was not good for us at any hand, I just can say. There, it's always the best part. Go for these suppression guys and just kill them. So do that. I even make the jump. Still, I don't know whether I'm going to say that in every episode or not. I still think the jump pack is a little not mispicked. That is maybe a little harsh to say, but I think it's for this character, for this type, not the right. I think it's really, if you have close combat weapons, I think it is something completely different. But by now it is. There are always points. Maybe I'm playing my guy a little bit wrong. Maybe I should just retreat more, shoot, retreat. But sometimes if I know I can beat all them enemies, I let me get surrounded and then just jump and down they are. Maybe that's the wrong way to play this character, but that's for now just my style. But anyhow, I guess that's not the point. Nurgle is not my favorite type of Chaos God. That is Khorne, but that looks absolutely amazing. No, I didn't want to make the episode longer. I just wanted to heal up to engage the last of enemies around here, which I imagined are going to be quite a lot. So let's then kill the standard bearer, because he is summoning new units, and that we of course do not want. And once there are a couple of warlocks, there you see what is the problem there as well. With their less or psychic beams, they take your suppression down really rapidly. But what I personally didn't even know, that the void shield, is it a void shield or is it a refractor field, is actually giving back your suppression resist to maximum at activation. That is really nice. So taking all the items, the greatsword and everything, then chest, and chest, just in case maybe you find something good, maybe not, but if you're there, why not just pick it up? That's what I think.
I am here, Tech Priest.
Access to terminal. Your inquisitorial codes should work.
Something is wrong, Tech Priest. I still can't log into the system.
I have analyzed the available data. It is not the machine spirit preventing you from accessing the new sphere. I have fresh evidence that the network litanies have been modified on core level by fellow brethren of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
I can't turn off an override implemented by a Tech Priest.
Correct. You will require my personal assistance. We must go to the data sanctum together, where I will attempt to seek audience with the machine spirit by bionic apotheosis. You can return to the bridge now.
So that was a little progress again. An episode which was a little longer, with again around 20 minutes, I think. So you do not always have short episodes. Let's take a look. So some nice items, maybe purity seal, nice. New implant, a bolt pistol, very nice. And we have rank 10. That is very nice. Extra component slot now. On new inoculators plus 2 skill points. Come to think about it, I still have to pinpoint some skill points, which I shall do. I will let future psychic actually do that. Alright, 21. So I should still go through here. 12. Oh, lazy me. Lazy me. Lazy me. 20 is higher than 16. So switch. Any signals of use down here now. Going here. The bolt pistol. The bolt pistol. 33 is better than both of them. 79, so the 74 is going to go away. Little upgrade, not the largest, but fair enough for me. right now. And that, guys, now in the end brings us to the end of this episode. As usual, I really thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this episode, then why don't you give me a thumbs up and subscribe? Only if you haven't subscribed. If you have anything to say, guys, why don't you just leave me a comment? As I always say, and I really mean it, if it's whether it's positive or negative is always much appreciated. Negative feedback brings me on and helps me as well as positive feedback as well. So guys, for now, I hope you have a wonderful day and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a nice day, stay frosty, bye.